So, have you guys ever wondered what happens to your truck or car if your MPG, it says right there, 2 miles till E, meaning 2 miles to empty. So most cars these days have a range in their vehicle where it tells you how many more miles before you go empty. Well, if you've been curious, and I'm curious, I'd like to know what happens if that reaches zero. Am I really gonna run out of gas? Well, let's find out. So right now I'm at 2 miles before I go empty. So let's just see how far we get before it really goes empty. So what I'm gonna do is when that hits zero, I'm gonna reset my tripometer, let's see here, to 0, so we can see how far we go. So when it hits 0, I'm gonna do this, it'll reset, and let's see how far we can get before the truck conks out. So that's what we're gonna do today, is drive around, and we're in the city. We're driving around in a neighborhood area. So this would simulate kind of a practical environment, I guess. So let's see. So this video could take some time, so I'm gonna kind of speed through the video so that I'm not boring you to death in case we go 100 miles on empty. So stay tuned and we'll see what happens. There, 0. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set my trip to 0. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I have a feeling that this is going to take a while, so I'm going to kind of pause the video and then come back. Sound good? Alright, so we are at just over 5 miles. Okay, so now we are at, let me zoom in here, almost 8 miles. Alright, so we have gone, let me wait till we pass this car here. So we've gone just over 10 miles. Alright, so another update. We've been driving for 21 minutes. Used 3/4 of a tank of gas, almost 14 miles, and averaging 19 miles per gallon. Well, as you can see, we are still going strong. Almost 18 miles on empty. So we'll be back to give you more update. Man, we got to be getting really close here before we run out of gas. We've got 22 miles and just all city driving. Yeah, this is kind of scary, but interesting, right? So let's stick around and let's keep going. All right, we are at 22, almost 23 miles, 1.3 miles of reserve gas, and we're still chugging along. And there you go. So I'm expecting the truck to die out any minute now. All right, so this is a little ridiculous now. I mean, we've gone almost 28 miles on empty. All right, so we have officially hit the 1 hour mark. We've been driving for an hour and used 1.7 gallons, gone 30 miles on an empty tank. Dude, how's that possible? That's crazy. Here, check it out. Look at that. Driving an hour, almost 30 gallons, no, sorry, 30 miles, and used 1.7 gallons. You know, I can't believe this. I can't believe it hasn't died out yet at 30, almost 35 miles of driving on zero, zero tank of gas. It says that I ran out 34 miles ago, but I've been driving for an hour, used 2 gallons of gas, and averaging 16.9 miles. Okay, but I guess it's just a matter of time. This is a really nice test, because now I know if I'm in a pinch, I need to, and if I ever run out of gas in the middle of nowhere or somewhere, I know that I can at least go 34 miles or drive an hour or I got 2 additional gas in reserve. So this is really good analysis. Hopefully I won't break down in the middle of nowhere where it's gonna take AAA guys hours to get to, you know. So I'm driving around in the city area, looping around back and forth, so that if I need rescue, it'll be fairly quick. And this is insane. I would expect the gas to have run out by now, between 20 and 30. If I was on a highway, I can see where I could go a little longer distance, but not in the city, because I know I average roughly around 15 miles per gallon in the city. So I've exceeded that already and exceeded my expectation. So we'll just keep going. The truck's running great. No issues so far. It's just a matter of time now. Okay, so update. We've gone 40 miles on empty and used 2.3 gallons of reserved and been driving for an hour and 17 minutes. So one thing I want to know here, you should be mindful of, is not a good idea to run your gas completely empty to where it's dry tank, right? One, because your fuel pump is a mechanical fuel pump and it requires lubrication. So gasoline has it's a petroleum base, so that's what provides lubrication so that the bearings and things like that doesn't wear out. And so when you run it dry, it doesn't take much to wear out moving components. And 2, you'll run into the case of possibly sucking in debris into the filter screen. You may not get chunks of stuff into your engine, but the actual pump where it sucks in the gas has a screen for most fuel pumps, some sort of a trap. So if you may run into a situation where you might suck in some debris and get caught in the screen on the pump, and that will cause your fuel pump not to suck gas into the pump efficiently. So, you know, again, that's the risk you'll run into if you decide to push it like I'm doing right now. But, you know, because I love you guys, these are kind of things that I am willing to do for you. Anyways, it's still running strong, and it's 42 miles, and I cannot believe it. Blows my mind. All right, so now we've gone 43 miles, driving an hour and a half. Actually, that fire is actually, I don't think it's a controlled burn. I'm seeing helicopters with water bags dropping on that flame out there. So that is not a controlled burn. Looks like an accident of some sort. Should we go check it out? I don't know if you can see it on your screen, but there's a chopper with a water bag dropping water. How cool is that? It's been a while since I've seen that. And there's the helicopter with the water bag. Yeah, you're welcome. Little entertainment in my video. How cool is that? Oh shoot, I just took the wrong exit to the airport. Oh well, okay. Okay, so now we're at 53 miles. I'm at the airport now. I'm just gonna turn around. You don't ever want to buy gas at the airport. You'll pay $1 more. That's ridiculous. That's not how we roll. Okay, so I just made a little loop around the gas station to get back on the highway, and I was on a downhill descent, and it finally died out. And when I say died out, it all of a sudden just died out quickly, and I got a low oil pressure sensor came on, and what else came on here? Okay, well that's it. So that would suggest that I am completely out of gas. So if you guys, I never seen this before. So if you guys ever come across this indicator, that might be gas, or is it low oil? Boy, it's really confusing. Well, hold on a sec here. Let's hit OK. All right, so as you can see, my engine has died, no RPM. Now, let me see if I can start it up here. Woo, really struggling. So I'm gonna keep it off so I don't burn out my starter. So I think we all agree that I'm out of gas. So let's recap here. We've been driving an hour and 44 minutes. We've gone 53.8 miles and used 3.2 gallons on the reserve. But that's insane. That's really good to know. So anyways, I just want to say thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this experiment as much as I did. If you guys liked the video, smash that like button and ring that bell if you guys want to stay informed about my other videos. I've got off-road videos, I got do-it-yourself videos, and I've got a bunch of car videos. So yeah, check me out on YouTube, and just want to say thanks for watching. Keep your gas filled up as much as possible.